Well, I think it's time that we start talking about the next generation Focus ST. The next gen Fiesta ST has already been released. We've already have the specs, and we generally know what it's going to look like. There might be some minor changes before it goes into production, but we pretty much know what it's going to look like. And here are already some spy shots of the 2018 or the Mark IV Focus ST. So let's start out with the power, and these are all rumors, but they're from fairly good sources and they're pretty much consistent across the board. We're looking at a 275 horsepower, 1.5 liter power plant. Um, I've heard it's going to be a 4-cylinder. I've heard it's going to be a 3-cylinder. I can't imagine a 4-cylinder being a 1.5. So I'm thinking it would be, if it is a 1.5, I think it'd be a 3-cylinder. Personally, I don't think it's going to be a 1.5. I think it's still going to be a 2. They're going to increase the output and probably have cylinder deactivation to keep up with the emissions, new emissions that you have to hit across the board in your fleet of cars. If you're not familiar with that, I think what car companies have to hit is about 54 or 55 miles per gallon across their entire fleet. Otherwise, you have to pay a penalty. So, to do that, Ford is looking into twin scroll turbocharging and also, like I said, cylinder deactivation to get close to this. Twin scroll turbocharging is going to help increase the power and keep the great power that the Focus ST has, whereas cylinder deactivation is going to help keep it even more efficient. There's also been some rumors about the ST being all-wheel drive. I think you can pretty much shoot this down. There's almost no way they're going to do this because of the cost that you'd run into, and you'd pretty much have the same cost as a Focus RS. The Focus RS is already well priced for an all-wheel drive hot hatch with 350 horsepower. I mean, it starts in the US right at like 34,000, 35,000. So that's already pretty well priced. I can't imagine them putting the Focus ST in all-wheel drive. I think it would just run them too close to each other. So I highly doubt that that's going to happen. I would love to see it happen, but I would just almost check that off for any of the rumors that you see. What it does need, and what I'm not reading anything about, is a limited slip differential up front. It absolutely needs this to put the power down well, or to put the power down better, and being for exit speed out of corners and more confidence in the corners. It really needs this. The Focus ST already has a great chassis. It loves to rotate through turns. The back end will get out on you, but you'll still feel under control. And that's what I love about my car. If you've been with the channel for a while, I've explained that since day one of having the Focus ST. The chassis is incredible. So keep that. Just add a limited slip differential. It's fine if it adds $1,000 cost to the car. And as an enthusiast, we're all going to gladly pay that. I mean, for God's sakes, the Honda Civic Si now has sport mode damping, and it also has a limited slip differential, and it's had that since the 2006 Civic Si. So let's catch up there, Ford. Also, what I think this is going to have are, right now we do have a sport mode, but all that does is loosen up the torque vectoring system. It doesn't sharpen up the steering or suspension or anything like that. And I think to stay competitive in the market, they are going to have to upgrade the drive modes of the car and actually make them effective. This car is supposed to be released in spring of 2018, and it's going to follow the formula of the Fiesta ST. By that, I mean the interior and exterior quality is going to be what the main focus is on, as opposed to a radical exterior change. That's probably not going to come till after this following generation. Then you could have something totally different looking, which you wouldn't even recognize right now. So I really think they do need to focus on the quality. For example, the paint is a little thin on the car. It's easy to get rock chips. Some of the panel gaps are considered a little wide, and having tighter panel gaps would be considered upgrading the exterior quality of the car. On the interior, instead of having hard plastics in areas, you're going to have softer touch areas. Already the car has great touch points where your elbows sit. The steering wheel is amazing. The shifter's great. The shifter feel is great. It's pretty good overall. But there's room to improve, and I think that's again what I think they will be focusing on. If you look at these spy shots, It does look cool. It looks like the exhausts are going to be separated on each side of the car. It's tough to say if this is a Focus ST test mule. I think it's probably just a regular Focus, but regardless, I don't know. Exterior, as of right now, we have almost no information, but I think it's safe to say that they are going to focus on, no pun intended, they are just going to focus on the overall quality of the car and just minor adjustments. The power bump would be great, but it's minor adjustments. This car has great power. It has great handling. The head unit's good. I mean, it's tough to complain about the car. The main thing would be the limited slip differential and some of the wheel hop you get. So I'm excited to see what they do. Again, I think it's going to be released next spring, or it might even be on sale by next spring. Who knows? We probably could get later in this year. In 2017, we might get the official details, but it's exciting stuff. So those are my thoughts. Please share any information that you get. I'm going to continue to follow up on this. I have a close eye on what Ford is doing with their ST lineup and RS lineup. But I'm excited to see all the comments, see what information any of you might have, and we'll go from there. So thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Generally what I'm doing, I have these news videos. I have videos covering my Focus ST, some drone videos, and also some vlogging thrown in there. So hope you're all enjoying the content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.